Hey guys, you want to know what you can get in Calvert County for $500,000 and under 2025? Today is August 26, 2025, and we're going to do a rundown of every listing that's waterfront. Now, there will be some of these that are going to be lakefront, and some of these will probably be unusable waterfront, like it's on the water, but it might be like a marsh or in some way unusable. But there's 17 listings. Let's go through them. Let's see what we got. All right, let's start with the first one. This one is only $455,000, and it's in Dares Beach. Looks like it's on the edge of a cliff here. And we got some mini photos. You are right on the water. You are right on this balcony, this little, I don't know what we call that, is right on the edge of a cliff. And then we have some stairs going down. And then we have some mini pictures of the inside. $455,000. There you go. So you can see, there's probably a concern about this house being right near the edge of a cliff. Believe it or not, this part of the cliff is pretty stable. I don't know what the bulkhead looks like. I can't see much from these photos, so I can't really make heads or tails of it. 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, 680 square feet, $455,000. Maybe an Airbnb, maybe a weekend getaway, maybe a really, really small home to live in. I mean, you're going to have fabulous views. One thing I can say is it appears there is no, looks like there is a tree right in the middle here. I was going to say you had no trees in your view, but you definitely do. All right, next up, Red Rock Trail, Lusby, Maryland, $390,000. I was in this house the other day. This is waterfront, but there is a road. This is not a driveway. Well, this is a driveway. Okay. But there's the road. There's a road that goes in between the property and this lake. Now, that's not terrible because there's some good fishing in this lake. There's some good kayaking in this lake. The house itself, the upstairs and the downstairs are a little mismatched. It's got the log cabin vibe to it. I feel like $390. It's not bad. It's not bad, but this house does need some work on the basement and stuff. And there was some things that made me a little nervous with the way the water kind of ran through the property that's on an incline and whatnot. But this one isn't really waterfront. It's technically lakefront. And it's technically on the other side of a road. I'm going to say let's move on. Cove Drive, Lusby. This one is legit waterfront. $450,000. That's an actual pier. And it's probably actually pretty deep, by the way, because this part of the creek is like, it's pretty deep. You can see the boats across here. I mean, they're on boat lifts, but I bet you probably have 3 feet at the end of the dock. It's making me nervous. These pictures are making me nervous. I don't know why you take a picture of the front door. No comment. So I see some quartz countertops. It looks almost like there's some plastic or something on these cabinets. Maybe they're brand new, or maybe that's wear and tear, like right here. It looks like plastic. Yeah, this looks like brand new cabinets. And we got laminate floors. And we got textured ceilings and a fireplace, a real wood fireplace. These pictures are not helping sell this house. Let's be honest, guys. I mean, no comment. I'm holding my tongue. This is a really nice piece of waterfront, though. This is a nice Rambler. It's 2,500 square feet above grade. All right, $450. This is steal of a deal. Steal of a deal right here. This is an amazing property. Driftwood Lane in Solomons. That's going to be a condo. That's Solomon's Landing. Is this waterfront? No, it's not a waterfront house. It's a condo, and the condo probably can't see the water. You see all the trees. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they decided to plant all the trees right in front of the condos. Like, it's so aggravating that they do this. They let you build a house or condos, and they don't let you chop down. They could chop all these trees down, the parking lot trees down, the park trees down, but you can't chop the couple trees in front of it to make the view, because we need more trees. I mean, guys, have you ever seen an aerial view of Calvert County? It is all trees. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk. Palo Alto, this one, Lakefront, Lake Lariat. All right. Yeah, it's not even really on the lake. Does it really count? I mean, it is on the lake, but the house itself can't even really see the lake. It's like lake access. All right, McCready Road, Lusby, 469. All right, I don't see any water. Here we go. All right, you're at the end of a creek, and I can see the bottom right here. So your dock would have to go like way out to there. I could make it work. I can make it work. So is this the house, and then you own across the street here? Is that how this works? I'm not sure. I can't figure out what I'm looking at. Is this the house, and you own right here, the back of the creek? That's probably what it is. This is probably the house, and your property probably goes to here. Are you getting a boat at the end of a dock? All right, here we go. So this is it. Pontoon boat, skiff, jet skis, low tide, you're in trouble. All right. But it's a nice place, nice house, 469. I mean, the house itself looks fine, and the property is very private. It's a nice place back there. All right. Another condo. Dow Road, Solomons, 496. The first picture is this. I'm not sure. I think that was a fantastic move. I think the waterfront would be a better view. Here we go again, back of the creek. And I can see they have like a roller on this thing. So they roll some kind of thing into the water from here. Looks like a really big piece of property. Come on, guys. Can we get a little help here? Can we get a little help figuring out? The problem is I can't open up the map on my screen because it won't show up in the video. I'm really trying to figure. All right, here we go. All right. This isn't terrible. I think you could put a dock here. I mean, there's a dock right there, I think. Yeah, you're at the back of the creek. It's probably a little shallow. I don't know what's going on here. It's hard to tell. You really got to go there and look. I suspect it's probably shallow. But I bet you could also get a dock in there. All right, Highview Circle, also probably on the lake. $300,000. Log cabin, open floor plan. Where is the waterfront? All right, I see it through the, that's the waterfront. Okay. Come on, guys. Let's get down to the water here. It was snowing when this pictures were taken, and then maybe not. So they take these crusty stairs down, and then they get to this dock on the lake. Not bad. That's legit lakefront. The view, got to open it up a little bit. All right, Golden West Way. This one is on the bay. Question is, do you chop the trees down? No, you cannot chop these trees down. So you have a through the tree water view. There it is. That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. And it's getting close to the edge of a giant cliff. I've sold multiple houses on the cliff. Some of the cliffs erode faster than other cliffs, and some houses are closer to the edge of the cliff, and some areas in Calvert erode faster than others. This one, it does not have a fantastic track record. The inside of the house, I'm going to say, is a little a little need of updating. I appreciate them putting in all the fake furniture, and the view is there, but even way up in the air, you still have a tree. This one's a struggle. That's why it's $390, but I think it's a struggle. Clubhouse Drive. These things are super cool. I've thought to myself, if I had to retire and I didn't have a lot of money, could I do this? Yes. These things have like bulkheads in front of them, and I don't know if they're paid for by the homeowners of the community. It's probably the HOA. Now, there is a community beach right next to you, so you have people walking in front of you all the time. But this view for $425, 1,000 square feet for $425. These things used to sell for like $200,000. They have come up in price. But look at this. So this is the public beach. This is not going anywhere. It's also probably never going to flood. And they all have these little porches right here. You've got the view. You've got $1 million view for $425. And yeah, they did the best they could. I love these little glass tile things. I don't know what they're called, but I like them. My wife does not, so I don't have any of them in my home. Yeah, it's going to be a little tight in here, no doubt about it. It's definitely, do we call this a bungalow? I'm not sure. So you got to live in a loft, sleep in a loft. I don't know. 375 Calvert Drive, Lusby. This is on the creek. What are we doing at 325? What's the story here? Why is this only 325? 375. Why was this only 375? As is, bring all offers. Seller will make no repairs. Buyers are responsible for conducting any and all inspection at their own expense. That's not like very inviting verbiage to use. It makes me think there was something going on with the property that was needing significant repair, because I feel like this house could sell for more if it didn't need all that. I mean, the inside of this thing, for the price, it's like a 10. The dock is a 10 for the price. I mean, I know where this is on the creek. This is deep water right here. There's a sailboat out front. I mean, the pylon's leaning, but you don't need that one. Like, these ones look fine. Somebody got a great deal. I think there's more to the story, and I don't know whose dock. There's the sailboat. So is this guy? I mean, yeah, you got to go down all these stairs and over the river and through the woods to get to the dock you go. I get it. It's not perfect, and there's all these trees blocking your view, but this is really good waterfront right here. Really good waterfront. You can fish right off the end of the dock and all that fun stuff. Another one, I should have blocked out condos because it's not fair to include condos in here. All right, 387, and you can see that it's like off of this isn't really a lake. This is, I want to say, more of like a reservoir, because it does feed sometimes, I think it's like at high tide, salt water from the bay. I'm going to say this picture is not going to win an award for real estate photography, but that's all right. I don't know what the use is of this creek back here, because I've sold other houses that are on this reservoir creek thing. And I remember them saying there's crabs in there, but I don't know how the crabs get in and out of the bay, and I don't know what the use is, because you can't get out to the bay. So you can't have like a powered boat back there. And I think it's more just for looks. And if I remember correctly, all of these houses, it's like a pretty serious ravine to get down to the water. And so you can't probably appreciate it here, but like you can kind of tell from where so they're standing on the deck. And if you look straight forward, you're halfway up a tree that's at the top of the hill. So if you get to the bottom of the hill, like you can see you're way over the top of this tree down here. This is a serious hill to get down. So I don't know. I think it's more of a water view. and another condo, and another condo, and another condo, Oyster Bay. So I'll talk about these guys real quick. I like these condos. They do have the view. Somehow they got permission to chop all the trees down, and Solomon's Landing's like right around the corner from here. If I could just slide this thing, I could show you. These have the view of the whole harbor. These are bigger. These are nicer. They're a little more expensive, but they come with boat slips, which Solomon's Landing does as well. Not everybody does, but they come with deeded boat slips. I like this place. The downside to this neighborhood is that I don't know how occupied it is. I'm not sure in December how many people occupy these things. I don't know what the percentage is. It's definitely not 100%. I feel like Solomon's Landing has a higher occupancy. I can't prove that, but when I'm there, it gives me the impression that it does. Part of it is because it has like the parking underneath. So when you drive through it, you don't really see any cars because they're all parked under there. So it feels like there's all these, condos, but there's no cars, but they're underneath there. But then even when you go under there, they're not full all the time. So I don't know the answer to that question, but I like these condos. So that's a run through, guys. Thanks for watching.